know, Silver hates Sheik and you know, wants to be beating Birch consistently, so let's see how this one turns out. Wow, excellent charge shot. And the down smash. Yeah, Silver getting off to a really hot start. Oh, but SDing there, so going back 0-0. I feel like we've been seeing a lot of SDs in these games, especially from the floaties. Kind of funny to see. You know, I feel like there was some pop SDs earlier against Colin. Definitely saw a couple of silver SDs against Cornell, and now that one. But let's see. Hopefully we can you know, get some clean melee just from these SDs. Excellent result, yeah. Silver in a really great position now. A nice solid 50% lead, and the or stock plus 50% lead, and a full charge shot. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely the kind of position where when you're Samus and you're able to accrue a lead like this, you can really kind of play a bit more unbound, you know, use some of your creative pressure mix-ups and, you know, wonky tricks to get out of Sheik combos that can feel high risk, high reward. You know, so I always like to see, you know, just Silver's decision making when, you know, he doesn't have to necessarily worry as much about every odd trade, because I think he's extremely creative, and I think that creativity just shines a little bit more when he has the bandwidth to kind of, you know, not worry about every single stray Sheik back air, you know, like every character. But I do think this, you know, in terms of like Samus, you know, doing work on Sheik, it's a lot more kind of complicated and requires like more unique problem solving. But I gotta say, really letting those charge shots rip that game in a really interesting way. So we got a pretty solid 1-0 win, 1-0 lead for Cameron. This should be best of 5. I'm like 99% sure. Yeah, really strong game. Alright, Battlefield makes sense as the counter pick. You know, Samus having a bit harder time with recovery. You know, you can't tethering directly to ledge is a bit more of an annoying task. And also, you know, there are tools, especially a Sheik, that you can use to counter some of the wonkier Samus recoveries when you're using like the part like underneath the stage. So I gotta say, he's doing a lot of it seems like he's really not running away from interacting with the Sheik, and kind of just like, even though he's quote-unquote at a deficit, he's using things like up B to kind of, and Nair to kind of get out of stuff. But Birch kind of calling out that he was going to go for a reset there, so really good on him. Nice charge shot usage. I gotta say, I really am enjoying how Silver's playing. I do think there's just like an additional sort of confidence that you're seeing, you know? I don't feel like he's as, like, you know, tethered to necessarily having, like, a percent lead and things like that can sometimes really cloud your judgment when you're facing a character like Sheik. So I'm really liking that he's just kind of, like, continuing to play his mix-ups and staying aggressive here. It's really hard to do that against Sheik because, you know, this matchup is so tough for Samus. Yeah, Austin definitely still playing this lead really well. Silver's still, you know, laying on some pressure, but Birch did a really good job kind of playing that lead, getting his aerials in, getting a lot of fairs in, and that down smash will do it, 161. Yeah, so the first real solid lead for Birch in this. Let's see how he plays this one. Yeah, I gotta say, these like early charge shots are really interesting. I feels like they're being used primarily to sort of bait Sheik into shielding, and then Silver getting a lot of mileage off down smash shortly after these charge shots are being sent. So, I mean, honestly, it's even, yeah, just cleaning it up there, you know, taking a full stock and only taking 30%, I mean, oh my god. A crazy fucked up smash, just kind of yoinking that momentum. Yeah, it got the double hit, Audrey. I think that only kills because it got that, like, double strong hit, like, which has the knockback stacking. I think if it was, like, weak hit, that wasn't killing, but because it got that, like, juicy double hit at 76, it was, you know, I was gonna do it, but... You hate to see it, if I'm honest, but... Alright, looks like we're going to, you know, Fountain of Silver, as I called it earlier. I will say, though, like, while this stage, I think, has really big, clear advantages against, you know, Spaceys. Against Sheik, you know, it's not as big of an advantage. Sheik's love FOD too, because of Sheik's, you know, long-ass legs, annoying-ass tilts. They really can do devious things with the FOD platforms. Alright, sorry I missed that there. There was a little ant crawling on me I had to deal with. I have no idea what's happened the last, like, 10 seconds. Let's see. Oh, excellent. It's funny, it's kind of like the Sheik nair that nair that Silver just did kind of feels like the nair that Sheik does against Marth when, like, Marth up-B's on the stage, where you kind of just hang for a second with the jump from ledge and do the reverse nair. Yes, funny to see some Sheik signs, you know, work against Sheik, you know. Love to see Sheiks getting a taste of their own medicine. Oof. Good down tilt. Yeah. Yeah, great use of needle there. Just clean out that stock. An edge guard. Yeah. as you can see, you know, once now that Austin's kind of developed this lead, definitely leaning more heavily into a back air and needle-based game plan. I think every single percent that Silver's taken this stock was from like 5 back airs and some needles, which I mean makes sense. It's the way to sort of play it at this point once you have the lead, but dropping that edge guard and Silver punishing fully with that F smash. Ooh, I think he's Austin doing a really good job this game, I think, of ledge trapping Silver, which was not happening as much these first 2 games. So a nice little you know, added wrinkle there. Going for some of those, you know, nairs off of ledge to kind of catch Silver tethering back up. Oh, and missing the tether, unfortunate. Yeah. Oh yeah. I gotta say, on this smaller stage, it does feel like Birch is able to be a lot more, you know, aggressive and just throwing out those big hitboxes. I don't know if this is necessarily the best stage. I do know about, you know, obviously like Samus's recovery is just way better here, but I think Birch is making really good use of these platforms on just like the smaller stage. So I don't know if it'll be a reevaluated counter pick if Austin cleans this up, but yeah, getting harder right second with each percent here, and should be down throw up air or fair. Nice up B out. Ooh, and that strong hit back air will do it. So we got Birch going up 2-1. I gotta say, a pretty solid game 2 and 3 from him. So let's see if Silver adapts back, goes back to FOD, and sort of what kind of changes we see. I do feel like as the set has gone on that Birch has pretty clearly just gotten more comfortable and felt a little bit more, you know, comfortable with Sheik's just aggression, you know, not shying away from just kind of like throwing out those long down airs once Silver's at 60, kind of pop them up. It feels like Silver was not really dictating the pace like was those first 2 games. So, yep, I think this is not a bad counter pick because, you know, Silver still gets that, you know, buffed recovery because of the stage, and also you know, gets just more space to deal with. Doesn't necessarily have to deal with trading as much with Sheik's you know, Sheik's big ass aerials and tilts. The issue here. Ooh. Yeah, I do think something that Austin has clearly caught on to are these like early up Bs that Silver's been doing to get out of Sheik combos. It feels like earlier in the set, Silver was kind of landing off of those pretty safely, but it doesn't seem like he's making it back to ground after doing those without catching at least a couple aerials on his way down. So yeah, that's the thing. It's like although Samus can have a bunch of tricks up their sleeves to kind of make this more difficult and more awkward, at the end of the day, it does kind of feel like sometimes that just Sheik's kit just, like, has a very straightforward and intuitive answer to a lot of what Samus can do. But, you know, Silver keeping it very close. Great missile. Great up B. Let's go, Sway. Yeah, definitely throw your Silver emotes if you're a Silver sub. You know. All I'm saying, I don't think Birch has a Bobby Big Balls win. You know, just gonna throw that one out there for all the for any potential Silver non-believers. Ooh. I gotta say, Silver does seem to kind of put his foot back on the gas a little bit. I'd love to see it. Ooh. I gotta say, I'm liking him not being so just about his charge shots. He's definitely just kind of letting them rip, and, you know, just kind of trying them out for harder reads in neutral, which, well, honestly, it's just kind of like the game you gotta play when you're playing these losing matchups, where you've got to get more creative and overextend in order to sort of get the same stuff that Sheik can do by being Sheik. Alright. Ooh. With quite the exclamation after flubbing that recovery. Alright, everybody, drop a dang it in chat. If you feel Birch's pain, / the pain that I feel in my eardrums by being close to that. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how audible that was, for you guys, but Birch did definitely yell at the top of his lungs after that last death. But we got an empty game 5. Let's see how the tides shift after that sour ending for Birch. Oh, I'm liking the up tilt, getting some unfortunate points. Ooh. And Birch taking first blood here. I gotta say, in terms of counter picks, this is a really, really strong one. You can kind of just crouch over a lot of the missiles, unless they're really well placed. You can power shield them. And of course, without platforms, Sheik's ability to just kind of needle camp is really obvious. Or it's not really obvious, but really just hard to deal with. Let's see how Silver can kind of combat that. Oh, and a really sick charge shot to take that. I gotta say, like, this has been a really close set, but, you know, having watched a few of these sets pretty closely, I feel like Silver is definitely introducing a lot of new wrinkles in his game plan this time for Sheik. Yeah, I gotta say the biggest thing I'm noticing are the charge shot usage. But yeah, alright, let's see. This is definitely a big point in the game. If Silver can clean this up without taking some more damage, he could potentially, you know, develop a bit of a lead here, which he does. Alright, let's see how Birch responds. If he's able to, you know, get a big opening, get an edge guard before Silver gets a, you know, charge shot or a down smash. Alright. Not much from Silver in terms of damage. Great super wave dash. I gotta say, I'm a big fan of just like letting those rip, you know? He's gonna sit there and crouch to try to deal with these missiles, and a great way to keep him honest is just hitting him with a free 20% forward. So, really like the decision to just kind of let the charge shot rip there. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Gotta say, this is great. Oh, she getting the grab. Let's see what he gets here. Yeah, this is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of starting to tense up. Starting to feel tension in the set. Feels like they're both kind of taking turns, just kind of really being in each other's face and just throwing all of these mix-ups at each other. Ooh. Birch kind of getting the upper hand here. Has him in the corner. Let's see what he does. The fair gets him out. Oh, getting out the roll and the jump. Oh, misses it. Fuck. This is great. Okay, let's see. Oh, misses the power shield or whatever he was planning with the missile. Makes it back on the stage. So we're applying some shield pressure and breaking the shield. That's crazy. Oh my god, clip it. Clip that fucking shield pressure. Holy shit. Oh my god. Alright, babies, got Silver with the lead. Birch definitely still in position to keep this close, take it back. You know, at pretty much kill percent. Ooh, Silver getting a little bit of traction here, getting some bomb damage in. Alright, let's see how Birch handles his recovery. Gets the weak hit in air. Silver still alive. Ooh, whiffs the charge shot, but gets the grab. No follow up on it though. Ooh, raw F smash. Oh wow, I gotta say, Silver's doing a really good job of mixing up just raw bomb pressure on the shields and just sitting there and, you know, kind of just waiting for Birch to do something. It does seem like Birch is not out here like aerialing at a shield. It seems like he's just trying to move away or do stuff after a bomb hits his shield. So Silver just being really good at reacting to that. But definitely still anyone's game here. This is definitely the kind of game that she can win. Gets that raw nair. Sam's with a full charge shot now. A full charge shot and an edge guard could do it. We're accumulating the damage though. See, tough. Get the grab. 3 pummels and a nair. A tough position. She can shark here. Oh. You do feel like a charge shot is coming and that it could really make the difference. See how he gets back to stage. Goes for a raw upbeat. Oh. Reads the tech roll away with a charge shot and an extremely clutch charge shot. Wow. Holy fucking shit, that was amazing. What a good set.